Diagnostics is an entirely new world for us. We're moving from a single event to really a complete part of the patient's journey.
Screening, surveillance, early detection, monitoring the efficacy of therapy.
We're moving towards a paradigm where we can use imaging to understand not just what does something look like, but what is it? And will it respond to this investigational intervention?
We have amazing imaging tools. We also have biomarker blood tools, as well as genomic and genetic tools. The combination of the data allows us to get a better insight into the nature of the tumor or the nature of the disease.
There's so much information that we have now, and it's a crucial time to integrate that information and be leaders in the field of driving it towards improved patient outcomes.
Welcome everybody, thanks for coming to our research division.
CADRe's core mission is to help drive the right technologies for diagnosis towards implementation.
When we think about new diagnostic technologies, whether it's AI or any number of new diagnostics that will emerge in the coming years, we have to be very thoughtful as leaders in academic medicine to think about what tools actually improve the outcomes of our patients.
We can develop a lot of imaging tests to do on our patients, and we can develop a lot of AI algorithms to add to that. The question of whether this brings value and will impact the care of our patients is the one that CADRe as a center can address.
So after we know that it can find the disease, we have to answer questions like, is it really improving the care for patients? Is it really delivering the impact that we want to see?
Does it deliver something better in clinical care versus what is currently the gold standard? Does it disrupt any other day-to-day activities? What if the tool predicts something wrong?
There's pure machine learning research, and then there's research that's right at the cutting edge of clinical deployment, and I think Stella's work sits there, and that's why the hospital is so interested in working with her.
In the field of molecular imaging, Columbia is uniquely situated. We have tremendous strengths in our clinical departments and, of course, our cancer center. CADRe will think alongside our collaborating investigators about the human translation.
We can design trials at Columbia that are asking the key questions about a therapeutic intervention, a drug effect in a patient. But at the same time, we're able to test from a diagnostic imaging perspective, molecular perspective, and using AI tools that we can integrate those with the therapeutic to have a much better prediction of the outcomes of patients.
The goal is to gain knowledge, to move the clinical trials along for FDA approval so that it can get into standard of care.
For a small kidney mass, there are a number of options for what direction to go.
One of the greatest potentials is for us to make an impact by involving the patient in their care.
In the right type of patient, it's a reasonable choice to monitor that lesion.
My group made a kidney tool to help patients to input important pieces of information about their particular kidney tumor that is newly diagnosed, and also information about their current health state. The idea is that when patients are better informed, they can make high-quality decisions alongside their providers. The initial clinical trial was 40 patients, and we saw significant improvement in knowledge and a larger proportion of patients who wanted to consider options other than surgery. The important part is how successfully the patients undergo the therapies. Those outcomes were also positive.
It takes a vision to integrate innovation with implementation by bringing different people together, different backgrounds, different sets of expertise, and converge on a common approach to address a common problem.
This center is going to bring together people across disciplines. It is unique. Nothing like it has happened in academic medicine.
There's a whole wealth of that knowledge and expertise at Columbia. We have clinical centers of excellence, very active clinician scientists who are all working in areas that have high potential to create and then translate the new diagnostics.
We're doing this now because we need to do this now. Our patients need us to take all of the research and all of the data we've been collecting in kind of siloed ways and in different spaces and bring it together to really benefit them.
In the end, the advances that we make in diagnostics and medical imaging help to improve the lives of patients here at Columbia and across the world.